Welcome to St. Lucie Public Schools Transportation Department, Employee Training and Development. This training outlines workplace expectations and accountability measures necessary for St. Lucie Public Schools transportation to operate at full capacity, maintain a safe and respectful work environment, and ensure employees are held accountable for their performance. What is employee accountability? Taking ownership of actions and responsibilities. Own your decisions and your actions, whether it's good or bad. If something goes wrong, take responsibility and correct it. Accountability starts with ownership. There's no excuses. Meeting expectations and following procedures. Expectations are there to be followed. They're not optional. Procedures keep us consistent, safe, and efficient. Doing it the right way every time matters. Be reliable and dependable. Be someone your team can count on every day. Show up, follow through, and get the job done. Reliability builds trust quickly, and losing it happens just as fast. Supporting team members and goals. Do your part so others don't have to pick up the slack. That means come to work. Strong teams are built on shared responsibilities. Support each other to keep the operation running smoothly. Stay engaged and focused on the job. Stay present. Stay focused. Distractions lead to mistakes. Your attention impacts safety and performance. Be engaged in your role from start to finish. Accepting responsibility for outcomes. Take responsibility for the results, not just the effort. Outcomes matter, and we're accountable for them. Learn from mistakes and improve moving forward. In the end, only you are responsible for your actions. Why is accountability important? It ensures tasks are completed correctly and on time. Accurate and timely reporting is critical for incidents, referrals, and documentation. It ensures appropriate action is taken within required timeframes. There are deadlines for a reason. It builds trust among team members and leadership. When everyone is held to the same standard, trust grows across the team. Trust is built when people do what they say they're going to do. Without accountability, trust breaks down, and so does the teamwork. Improves overall performance and efficiency. Everyone doing their part keeps the entire operation running smoothly. When people are accountable, performance improves across the board. Accountability drives consistency, and consistency drives performance. Supports a safe and respectful work environment. A safe environment starts with everyone doing their part. Without accountability, safety and professionalism break down quickly. What is the impact of accountability? It reduces errors and miscommunication. Accountability keeps everyone on the same page. Fewer assumptions equals fewer mistakes. Accurate information leads to better decisions. Promotes teamwork and collaboration. Accountability strengthens teamwork because everyone does their part. When people follow through, others don't have to pick up the slack. It creates a team you can rely on. Enhances customer service and student safety. When we follow procedures and communicate effectively, service improves. Every action we take reflects on the level of service we provide. Doing our jobs correctly keeps students safe, and that's the priority. And it creates a culture of professionalism. How we show up and do our job reflects the level of professionalism. Consistent behavior and follow through build a professional culture. It's about doing the right thing, even when no one's watching. Here is some of what we expect. Arrive on time and ready to work. Be on time and ready to start. Your reliability impacts the entire team. Use your badge to scan into TrueTime. Remember, it's your responsibility to ensure your time is accounted for. Log into the tablet correctly and select all routes that you're covering for the AM and for the PM. Without selecting the routes, parents aren't notified of changes, and that leads to complaints. Accuracy supports tracking, communication, and prevents delays. Follow dress code and wear a visible ID at all times. You should also have your driver's license or state-issued identification card on you at all times. Bottom line, be on time, log in correctly, and look professional. Work as instructed. Follow all directions from dispatch and management at all times. Do not deviate from assigned routes or duties without approval. Complete all your work as assigned. Refusing work is not an option, and it's considered insubordination. Changes or concerns should be communicated through the proper channels. Consistency and compliance ensure safe and efficient operations. Bottom line, follow directions, stay on route, and complete assigned work. There's no exceptions. Complete assigned duties. Complete all assigned tasks accurately and in full. Turn in your required paperwork and reports on time. Follow through on your responsibilities without needing reminders. Fuel your bus as needed. Maintain a clean and organized workspace or bus. Stay proactive to avoid delays and disruptions. Bottom line, do the job right, complete it fully, and stay ahead of your responsibilities. Communicate effectively. Notify dispatch immediately of delays, issues, or changes. Keep communication clear, timely, and professional. Maintain proper radio etiquette and respond when called. Be sure you're checking your mailbox at least 2 times a day, and check your district email at least once per week. Bottom line, stay informed and communicate promptly. Clear communication keeps operations running smoothly. Act professionally at all times. Maintain a positive, respectful attitude in all situations. Manage student behavior appropriately and consistently. Represent the department with professionalism. Set the standard through your actions and your conduct. Demonstrate accountability and support your team. Bottom line, your behavior reflects the department. Be professional, respectful, and accountable at all times. And finally, follow all policies and procedures. Adhere to all district and department guidelines. Follow safety protocols at all times. Use proper processes for reporting and documentation. And stay informed on updates and apply them consistently. Compliance ensures safety, consistency, and accountability. Bottom line, know the rules, follow them, and apply them every time. Here's how we plan to hold our employees accountable. We'll set clear expectations, define the job responsibilities, procedures, and performance standards up front. Ensure employees understand what is required and what success looks like. Communicate consistently. Provide ongoing updates, reinforce expectations, and address concerns in real time. Maintain open, direct, and professional communication. We're going to document everything. Accurately document conversations, incident, and performance concerns. We'll maintain records to support follow-up, consistency, and accountability. We'll coach and correct. We'll address issues early through coaching, provide clear direction on what needs to improve and how to correct it moving forward. And of course, we'll follow the progressive discipline process. We'll apply discipline consistently when expectations are not met. Follow established steps to ensure fairness, compliance, and accountability. Let's talk a little bit about what happens when there's no accountability. It's going to decrease team performance. It'll disrupt workflow and daily operations, causing delays in routes. It'll reduce overall team efficiency and reliability, and it impacts morale and team accountability. It'll increase workload on others, forcing teammates to pick up additional responsibilities such as covering routes. It creates uneven workload and potential burnout. It pulls staff away from their own assigned duties, and it impacts overall team support and collaboration. It creates safety risks, increasing risk to students during transport if we're constantly rushing. Delays response time in critical situations. Breakdowns in communication can lead to unsafe conditions and compromises compliance with safety procedures. And finally, it results in disciplinary action. It'll lead to documented coaching and corrective action. It may escalate through progressive discipline process. It can impact your employee evaluation and your employment standing. And continued issues may result in further consequences, sometimes up to termination. Below are progressive disciplinary steps for both CWA employees and CU employees. CWA employees are bus drivers and garage technicians, and CU employees are bus aides and office staff. Keep in mind, serious offenses may lead to immediate discipline without following all progressive steps. What is workplace etiquette? Workplace etiquette refers to the unwritten standards of professional conduct expected among employees to maintain a respectful work environment. These standards include demonstrating appropriate manners and behaviors, being courteous and respectful towards one another, and using company equipment and resources responsibly. Practicing proper workplace etiquette helps create a comfortable environment while promoting productivity and professionalism across the organization. Why is workplace etiquette so important? It promotes professionalism, reduces conflict and miscommunication, supports a positive workplace culture, and enhances productivity and teamwork. Workplace etiquette elevates you as an individual. In fact, research shows that practicing proper workplace etiquette plays a key role in both employee retention and career advancement. Workplace etiquette strengthens professional relationships. It demonstrates to your team that you value them, respect their contributions, and recognize their importance to the organization. This is how we do it. Treat everyone with respect. Actively listen and communicate clearly. Be considerate of others' times and duties. Support your teammates. Maintain a respectful tone always. Be mindful of words and body language. Avoid gossip negativity, or disruptive behavior. Follow policies and procedures. Use clear and professional language. Respond in a timely manner. Follow proper email and phone etiquette. And maintain your professionalism during disagreements. Here are 5 tips to always practice at the workplace. Number 1, make a good first impression. You won't have a chance to make a second first impression. Number 2, avoid gossip and negative talk about anyone on your team or in your organization. Rather than building you up, condescending conversation diminishes you instead. If you're presented with a conflict and if it can't be resolved professionally, remove yourself from the situation and get a manager. Number 3, communication is key to success, whether verbal or nonverbal. Speak with confidence, clearly, and have good eye contact. Be sure to stand up straight. Number 4, know your work environment. It means learn who you work with and know your job duties and expectations. Knowing your environment and how to engage with others makes for a more comfortable and successful workplace. And number 5, be personable yet professional. Say hello, talk to people. It's okay to be friendly. Just be cautious you don't want to cross any lines or overstep any boundaries. What is teamwork? Teamwork is the collaboration effort of a group to achieve a common goal or to complete a task in the most effective and efficient way. What is our team goal? To transport students to and from school safely. Our core mission is to transport our children to and from their centers of learning in a safe, timely, efficient, and academically supportive manner. We are the first step in our children's educational journey. The Transportation Department transports over 20,000 students each school day. This is not an individual person's job. This is a group effort to achieve the goal. Show up and be ready to work. In order to meet our goal, attendance standards and policies are put into place to protect our mission from failing. It is important for all employees to attend work regularly and to arrive on time, because failure to do so will affect productivity and will result in a downfall in employee morale. Remember, attendance is a responsibility. Being present and prepared is essential to your role. When you're absent or you're late, it creates a ripple effect that impacts more than just you. It affects our students, our parents, our schools, your coworkers, and the community we serve. Now ask yourself, are you part of the problem or part of the solution? We know life happens, and that is why you get sick or personal time. But there are protocols to follow if you're going to be out or late. It's imperative you contact your direct manager as soon as possible, so it gives us as much notice as possible so we can cover your route. You can contact your manager in at least one of the following forms: a phone call, a text message, or an email. Remember, attendance matters. Every driver, every aide, every day. It is important to stay connected to what's happening within the department and the district. Transportation uses multiple methods of communication, including paper notices, emails, and the two-way radio. Employees are expected to remain informed through all the available channels. You are expected to check your mailbox a minimum of 2 times a day. And you're expected to check your district email at least a minimum of 1 time per week. You're expected to stay on your assigned channel with the volume up at all times. And as we continue down our path to a paperless department, please note, printed notices will soon be discontinued, and email will become the primary method of communication. Stay connected. The use of personal wireless devices is strictly prohibited in the presence of students. Employees are expected to remain fully attentive and focused on student supervision and safety at all times. While working in the office, employees should also refrain from excessive use of personal wireless devices. Time on shift is to be dedicated to assigned job duties, and constant or unnecessary cell phone use is not permitted. Employees are expected to use sound judgment and maintain professionalism at all times. Personal wireless devices include, but are not limited to, cell phones or smartphones, tablets or iPads, wireless earbuds, Bluetooth headphones, wireless headsets, personal laptops, portable gaming devices, Bluetooth speakers of any kind, and any device used for texting, calling, internet browsing, social media, or entertainment. Wireless devices are strictly prohibited while students are on board the bus. Your full attention must remain on student supervision and safety at all times. Failure to adhere to these expectations may result in disciplinary action up to and including termination. Let's set the record straight. Both drivers and aides share the responsibility of maintaining the cleanliness and overall condition of our fleet. Each employee is expected to take ownership in ensuring buses are clean, safe, and ready for the next route. A total of 30 minutes is built into your daily route time to complete pre-trips, post-trips, and cleaning. Your required cleaning tasks after each route includes, but is not limited to, interior and exterior of the bus, sweeping the floor, keeping the driver dash clear. Seats should be clean and seatbelts should be organized and ready for use for the next passengers. Only use the provided cleaning solutions. Make sure every window is shut and double check that driver window is closed as well. Maintaining a clean bus is essential to providing a safe, professional, and respectful environment for our students and staff. All employees are expected to complete these duties daily. This also includes when you are using a spare bus. Failure to adhere to these expectations may result in disciplinary action up to and including termination. Let's take a moment to think about this. You may not always be in your preferred role or situation, but a negative attitude is visible and impacts the workplace. Attitude matters. If attitude is everything, what does yours say about you? Remember, your behavior reflects your character. Workplace etiquette and the impact it has on you personally. Workplace etiquette elevates you as an individual. It builds a positive professional reputation, and it supports job retention and career growth. The impact it has on the department and the organization. It reflects who you are. Your behavior reflects you. People remember how you treat them, and respect builds your reputation. As professionalism earns trust and actions speak louder than words. It impacts your team. Your actions affect the entire team. Poor etiquette creates tension, while respect and communication build teamwork. And one person's behavior can either lift or hurt the group. It drives success. Professional behavior supports success. Respect improves productivity. Clear communication prevents mistakes, and a positive attitude drives better outcomes. In case you missed it, accountability and proper workplace etiquette is essential for success. Everyone plays a role, and together we create a safe and efficient workplace. It's up to everyone to do their part. Accountability is here. All staff will be held accountable to meet all the expectations set forth by the transportation management team. Failure to meet these expectations may result in disciplinary action up to and including termination of employment. This training session is completed. You will now proceed to the quiz. If you have any questions about this training, please speak with your immediate manager.